Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. It's the Chicago Bulls and the Denver Nuggets. Pass to Jokic. Jokic, the screen. To the wing on the left. Back to Gordon. Tries again. And that one's good.
You know, when Gordon is hitting this all the time, the defense will have to play up on it. Consistency is the key.
Here's Jordan. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
The fadeaway with no one on him. Looking for style points to go along with the real ones.
Out of bounds. It'll be Bulls ball.
Bulls ball.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
It's hard not to respect how tough Jordan is inside. Really good at angling his body to pick up the foul call.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Jokic, the screen. Pass to Porter. And there's the foul. It's on Michael Porter. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Here's Harper. Here's Jordan. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Gordon down low. And Gordon with the big finish.
You know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game. Always looking to bring the thunder.
Here's Pippen. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Murray. Jokic, the screen. To the inside. They kick it out to Murray. Snatched away. Pass to Rodman. Here's Harper. And a missed layup.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And the Nuggets making a change here.
First team foul. Checking in the game for your Nuggets.
Pass to Jokic.
Number 4. Russell Westbrook.
Outside Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the steal. Here's Harper. Going inside. Can't cash it in from close range. And Gordon has got the ball here for the Nuggets. Trailing by 2. And the dunk by Jokic.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
Pass to Harper. Three-pointer off the mark. On the wing, Porter. And here's Gordon. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
And it's the Nuggets ball. Screen by Gordon. Westbrook outside. Over Jordan. Screen by Gordon. Inside. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Second chance effort. Here's Rodman.
You know, what you get from Dennis Rodman is relentless effort and hustle. Rodman does the dirty work out there and puts his body on the line with a fervor that very few players can match.
And Denver making a change here. The Nuggets trail. Here's Jokic. On the wing, Murray to the paint. Here's Watson. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Boy, slick pass by Murray. He makes such an effort to create for his teammates.
Here's Pippen. No good with the triple.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Murray. Jokic the screen. Now Gordon. From 12 feet. Westbrook outside. Back to Watson. And here's Westbrook. Still no points. Jokic, good.
Really hard to move Jokic off the blocks. He's tough down there.
The Bulls trail by 3. Here's Jordan. Out to the wing. Pippen. And again, Chicago, no good. Outside Murray. Over Jordan. No good. Would have counted had it gone. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. The Nuggets on top, leading by 3. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nuggets?
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Bulls trail by 3. Fires the 3. Sinks the tray. Jordan's got 7.
Excellent touch on the long-range bomb from Jordan. He only takes those when he really likes them, and that one looked good.
Here's Porter. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Here's Pippen. Good on the baseline J. Pippen's got his second basket of the game.
This is a shot Pippen is very comfortable with. He's extremely effective in the mid-range.
Westbrook into the lane. Right side Watson. Pass to Najee. Back to Watson. And here's Saric for 3. Rebounded by Pippen. Chicago with the ball. And the call will be against Dario Saric. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Jordan misses.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Westbrook right side. Down low. Soft touch off the glass.
You know, even inside Westbrook, unstoppable. He plays with great confidence and also tremendous force for a guard.
They get it back. Here's Kukoc. Saric with some nice D. And here are the Nuggets. Left side Porter. From behind the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. Porter's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Well, the coaching staff loves when Porter Jr. takes these kinds of shots. It really helps establish a rhythm for him.
Denver in the lead. To the middle. Here's Saric.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent. A beautiful pass that time from MJ.
And so here is Denver. Saric a screen. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Five on the clock. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Westbrook's gotten 4 this quarter.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Pass to Rodman. Here's Kerr. Shoots over Westbrook. Kerr, no good.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
2 minutes remaining in the
Outside Porter.
2 minutes.
The three. A rebound by Kukoc. Bulls trail by 3. Down low. And he jams it after. You're taking the nice feed on the run.
Look out now. The Worm said, I'm not staying on the ground. I'm taking flight.
And timeout is called by Michael Malone. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Here's Murray, still without a bucket. Inside.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
There's a screen. 4-3. Kerr, no good. The Nuggets lead by 3. Pass to Jokic. The 3 is up. 4-3. The Joker knocks it down.
The D has to get out on that because Jokic will make them pay if they don't.
Here's Kerr. Here's Burrell. Let's go with a 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Out to the right wing. Six on the shot clock. Oh, there's the alley. Pass to Brown. For 3, Westbrook. Chicago with a rebound. 19 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Kerr. Another 3 for Chicago.
Kerr, one of the best three-point marksmen in the NBA. His form, release, efficiency, perfect.
Now here's Murray. To the paint. Here's Brown. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
What an ending to the first half. A buzzer-beating 3 to take the lead.
24.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Nuggets ahead, up 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Until they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Pippen. Up and in on the layup. Pippen's got 6.
Scottie Pippen showing you nice touch inside close range.
To the inside. Gordon outside. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. He He has 6.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Chicago shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. And the technical free throw is good.
We all know about Michael's offensive prowess, okay? But he's incredible defensively as well. He works hard at that end, and that's rare for a star.
Sinks it from distance.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Here's Murray. And the Nuggets getting another bucket to fall.
Tell you what, Murray's on your team. You got to feel comfortable when he's working the pick and roll. His shooting, speed, and passing all make him hard to guard.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Bulls trail by 4. Baseline try. They get it again. Pass to Jordan. Here's the 3. Here's Longley. And another shot. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
That's a rarity for him, especially against the soft defense.
Porter's shot is off. Here's Pippen. He drops it from range. Pippen's got 14 points for the game.
You know, once he finds his rhythm, gets into a groove, he just needs to stay aggressive, and that's exactly what he's doing, making himself dangerous on offense. Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
For the tie. He got a piece of it. Here's Brown. Poked loose. Murray drives in. Gordon on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth.
Outside for Porter. There's the 3. Rebound by the Bulls.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Rodman, no good. And so Porter will bring it up for the Nuggets. It's a 3-point game. Sweet little floater. He has 7.
You know, that's the athleticism we refer to when we talk about Porter Jr. I mean, he gets to the bucket with ease.
Pass to Rodman. Back to Jordan. The 3 is up. Longley. And he jams it home with authority.
Jordan.
You know, in some ways, Longley makes a little jam like this look really easy. And you know why? Because it is. He's 7'2". Just reaches up and throws it down.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Pass to Murray. Gordon outside. No good from outside.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Pippen. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Boy, I like to see Pippen being this assertive at the rim. He puts that impressive athleticism to good use there.
Inside. Here's Jokic. And the Nuggets getting another bucket to fall.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
Back to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Jordan, so sweet to watch in the air. What a treat.
Denver leading by 3. Murray with it. 5 points in the game. Outside for Porter. It could go. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off it.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. Back to Murray. Takes it inside. Here's Watson. Longley with a rebound. Timeout Bulls.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
To hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what the Bulls coach was going over with his team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
From deep, Jordan. Pass to Burrell. There's the triple. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. It goes on Russell Westbrook. Saric outside. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Here's Kukoc. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
And Kukoc so fluid shooting the rock, especially when he stops on the dime like right there.
Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
6 to shoot. Murray for 3. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Chicago trailing here. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul. Checking in the game for your Nuggets.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Pass to Harper. On target from range. And the Bulls lead by 1.
A decent three-point shooter. I like Harper testing his range right there.
Down low. Kicks it out to Westbrook. And no good. The dry spell continues. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
And Harper gets it to go.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
And up the court come the Bulls on the break. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Michael Jordan using that strength of his to get into the defense to draw the foul on the way up.
Jordan. 2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. Nuggets trail by 3. Pass to Murray. Now here's Jokic. Throw it down, Nikola.
When it's an important possession, Jokic steps up big.
Timeout Bulls. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Jordan high post. Over Jokic. Jordan misses. It's tipped. It's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
On the wing, Murray. Gordon outside. And a miss there on the triple.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
The Nuggets trail. Pass to Jokic. And here's Porter outside. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Here's Kukoc. And he dunks it down.
The sure-handed Kukoc coming up big with that bucket, making his presence felt in this one.
Murray deciding where to go with it. There's a minute 26 left in the fourth. And Gordon with the big finish.
Fantastic execution in a tight spot. Gordon capitalizing in the big moment for his team.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First team foul.
1:10 left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Porter. Rebound by the Bulls. Here's Jordan. Yes!
Well, Jordan has been fantastic.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. Pass to Porter. Back to Murray. Out to Gordon. Fires for three. It's kept alive. Now Murray. Back to Jokic. 4 on the clock. And timeout is called by Michael Malone. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Murray from outside. The rebound by Kukoc.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
His first personal foul. 14 foul.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
The officials were right on top of that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Now that's how you capitalize at the line. As long as they play good defense, they should have this win sealed.
To the paint. Pass to Brown. Jokic the screen. On the take. Yes!
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
For the win! Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. And here's Murray.
You got him, you got him.
On the wing, Porter.
Who's got ball?
To the middle. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
And that's Gordon's game now. You can't give him room to hit the launch pad, because if he does, he's throwing it down every time.
There's a screen. Jordan. Oh, Jokic with a block. Murray for 3. Rodman with a rebound. Chicago trailing here. Down low. Here's Kukoc. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Hey, Kukoc is 6'10", which makes it easy for him to flush it home, especially with that kind of defense on him. Get out of the way.
Murray from outside. That one doesn't drop. And so here is Chicago.
2 minutes remaining.
Inside. Here's Kukoc. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, Pippen really has a good eye for the floor. I mean, he sees open guys and knows exactly how to get it to them.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
And we played just over a minute here in overtime.
Hey, you can only give one defender the steal in the stat sheet, but I think both guys had an impact there.
This is just what they needed right now. A strong defense and smart offense to give their slim lead a boost.
To the wing, right side. And Gordon with the big finish.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Pass to Kerr. Here's Pippen. He's guarded by Porter. Shot clock at 5. They set a pick. Brown grabs the board. 1:06 left in OT. On the wing, Murray. Jokic the screen. And it's in. And tie game. Huge basket right there. Ooh, poked away. 13 feet out. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Ooh, he knocks down the clutch free throw. And so both free throws good. And it's a 2-point ball game.
He's basically automatic from the line. Not the guy you want to send there now.
Jordan. And again, Chicago, no good.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Outside Porter. To the paint. Back to Jokic. And now we've got an intentional foul.
That's his fourth personal foul.
He drops the first one. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
At the line for 2.
So he gets them both. And it's a 4-point ball game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
The ball's knocked loose. Pass to Pippen. Shot to stop the run. Money.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the top.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed.
Tries a 3 off the inbound. It falls! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within 1. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And no luck that time either. Timeout Bulls! And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
They're in a tough spot right now. Barely enough time to run the catch and shoot.
Gordon with a steal. So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. Things look to...
Coming one up, but I got my people.
And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They trail by 9 points. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Yeah, and that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really...
We're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. And for the Pacers, they've got Aaron Nesmith. Jackson is out there with Toppin. And it's T.J. McConnell, and it's Halliburton into the shooting guard.
That shot by Halliburton, not easy. Taking the hit and still finishing the play.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Pelicans got the job done. He finished up with 65 points, and that was a season high for him in scoring. It was a night to remember. Those were video game numbers he put up in that last game. Boy, it had the league abuzz. We'll see what he's got in store tonight. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him. It might force him to adjust or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
To the middle. It's hauled in by MP. Miami leading by 7. Down low. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Adebayo passes to MP. Just 5 to shoot. And is back to the basket for over 5. That'll be a turnover.
You know, he's got to take care of the ball much better than he has been. By himself, he's accounted for 4 turnovers. That's way too many.
Pacers trail by 7. Up top, McConnell. Covered by MP. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin. Well deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player